Hello and welcome to tonight's match between the Eau Claire Immanuel Panthers and the Gilmanton Panthers. This is Joel Brenthal commentating for you. I do not know who won the coin toss, but we will in about 38 seconds. So again, welcome to tonight's match between the Eau Claire Immanuel Lancers and the Gilmanton Panthers. This is Joel Brenthal commentating for you. I still don't know who won the coin toss, but we will know shortly. It is going to be really hard to see because I cannot get any higher, and the stands have nowhere. The fans have nowhere to go, so there's not much room to do anything. I can raise the camera just a little bit higher, maybe, but it's not going to help much. So we're kind of just going to have to deal with it tonight. But that's as high as I can go, and the fans can't go over anymore. So. And it is senior night tonight for Gilmanton. It appears Gilmanton will be serving first, I believe, with the position that Schambek is in. Yep. So serving for Gilmanton is Wolf. Wolf serve is over. Received by Kazumba. Up from Schambek and over. Save there by Bloom. Up from Severson and over. Received by Schambek. Set from Nelner and spike from Oster. That goes to the libero, Nelson. Spike back row from Evans is in. 1-0. Lancers down by 1. Wolf to serve yet again for Gilmanton. Wolf serves over, received by Kazumba. Set from Nelner and spike from Oster over the block and hits back and hits side. Score now tied at 1. Schambek will begin serving for the Lancers. Schambek serve is over. Attempted save there by Evans. Sends it into the stands. 2-1. Lancers now lead by 1. Schambek to serve it again for the Lancers. Schambek serve again over. This time received by Bloom. Up from Wolf and spike from Severson. That'll go out. 3-1. Lancers now lead by 2. Schambek continuing to serve for the Lancers. Schambek serve again over. This time off Bloom and out. 4-1. Lancers now lead by 3. Schambek continuing to serve for the Lancers. Schambek serve again over, this time to Nelson, libero, and over from Wolf. Received back row from Kazumba, up from Schambek, and Oster is unable to get that set, goes too far. 4-2, Lancers now lead by 2, and Severson will begin serving for Gilmanton. Severson serve is over, received by Kazumba back row, set from Schambek and spike from Ali Schambek. Through the block, nice up there from Nelson, and free ball goes out too far. 5-2, Lancers now lead by 3. Nelner to serve yet again, will begin serving for the Lancers. Nauman in for Kazumba. Nelner's serve is over, and that'll go off Evans and out of the back. 6-2, Lancers now lead by 4. Nelner to serve it again for the Lancers. Nelner serve again over. This again received by Evans. Up from Nelson and over from Evans. Received by Nelner. Up from Schambek. Spike from Nauman. And that'll go down. 7-2. Lancers now lead by 5. Nelner to serve it again for the Lancers. Nelner serve again over. Set from Wolf, spike from Evans, over the block. Received by Kazumba, set from Schambek, and spike from Ali Schambek. That'll hit back line. Nice spot, 8-2. Lancers now lead by 6. Nelner to serve yet again for the Lancers. Nelner serve again over. Received by Evans, up from Wolf. And set over from Evans over the block. Oster there to cover. Set from Schambek and spike from Oster over the block. Nice save there. Up from Bloom, and Nelson is unable to put that over. 9-2. Lancers now lead by 7. Nelner continuing to serve. Nelner serve again over. Up from Nelson. And the spike over from Herbenson gets blocked from Oster. 10-2. Lancers now lead by 8. Nelner continuing to serve. Nelner serve again over. Received by Nelson. Set from Wolf. And spike from Herbenson goes off the block and down. Nobody there to cover. 10-3. Lancers now lead by 7. Kazumba back in for Nelner. And Bloom will begin serving for Gilmanton. Bloom serve is over. They'll go back corner to Kazumba. Up from Schambek and spike from Nauman. Set from Evans, and Bloom unable to get that over. 11-3. Lancers now lead by 8. Oster will begin serving for the Lancers. Oster serve is over. Up from Bloom. Set from Herbinson and over from Evans. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schembeck. Spike from Nauman. That'll go down. Hit back line. Nelson unable to get that up. 12-3. Lancers now lead by 9. Oster to serve yet again for the Lancers. Oster serve again over. This time received by... Oh, I can't see her number. Never mind. Put over by Herbinson though. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schembeck. Spike from Kazemba. And that'll go down. Cohen unable to receive that. 13-3. Lancers now lead by 10. And timeout Gilmanton. Oster continuing to serve for the Lancers. 13-3 is the score. Lancers lead by 10. Oster's serve is over. That'll go off Bloom and out of the back. Nelson unable to get there in time. 14-3. Lancers now lead by 11. Oster continuing to serve for the Lancers. Oster serve again over. This time received by Evans up from Wolf. And set over from Herbinson. Blocked by Kazemba. And Herbinson able to put that over. Lancers gain another point. 15-3. Lancers now lead by 12. Oster still serving. Oster serve yet again over. Spike from Kazemba off the free ball. Received by Nelson. Tipped over by Wolf. Spike from Nauman. Free ball yet again. The spike from Evans gets blocked by Nauman. And down. That'll fall. 16-3. Lancers now lead by 13. Oster to serve yet again for the Lancers. Oster serve again over. Received by Bloom up from Wolf. And spike from Herbinson gets saved by Oster. Up from Schembeck and set over from Kazemba. Saved there by Cohen. However, Nelson is unable to get that. 17-13. Lancers now lead by 14. Oster continuing to serve for the Lancers. Oster serve again over. Received by Bloom. Up from Evans. And spike from Herbinson goes too far. 18-3. Lancers now lead by 15. Oster serving it again for the Lancers. Oster serve again over. Off Nelson and out of the back. 19-3. Lancers now lead by 16. Oster still serving. Oster serve just makes it over. Nice up there. Put over from Cohen. Received by Schembeck. Set by Schembeck. Spike from Nauman goes off the block. Received by Kazemba. Sorry, off the net, not the block. 4 hits called. 19-4. Lancers now lead by 15. And Herbinson will begin serving for the Panthers. Herbinson serves over. Received by Schembeck. Set from Schembeck. Spike from Kazemba off the block. Saved there by Wolf. And set over from Evans. Set from Schembeck. Spike from Schembeck back row. Saved by the libero. Up from Wolf. Played well off the net. And over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schembeck. Spike from Kazemba. Just misses her spot there. Hits the net and falls short. 19-5. Lancers now to lead by 14. Herbinson continuing to serve for the Panthers. Milky will come in for Schembeck. Urbanson serve is over. Received by Milky. Set from Schambeck and spike from Kazemba. Down, that'll fall in front of Nelson. 20-5. Lancers now lead by 15. Schaller in for Kazemba. Schambeck to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck serve is over. That'll go off the libero. Save somehow by Hermanson. Nice play up from Schambeck, up from Milky, and spike from Nauman. Nice save by Wolf. Set over there from Evans. Received by Oster. Set from Schambeck. Spike set over from the back row from Oster to Nelson. Set from Killian and over from Cohen. Received by Schaller. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schaller. That'll go too far. 20-6. Lancers now lead by 14. And Evans will begin serving for Gilmanton. Severson will come in for Nelson. Evans serve does not go over. 21-6. Lancers again lead by 15. And Kazemba will begin serving for the Lancers. Nelner and Phenomen. Kazemba's serve is over. Free ball for the Lancers. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck and spike from Milky. That'll go opposite corner. Saved there by Killian. Up from Wolf. And spike from Cohen. Over the block. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck and spike from Schaller. And Milky was in the net off her set. 21-7. Lancers now down by by 14. Cohen's will begin serving for Gilmanton. Her serve is over. Received by Oster. Set from Kazemba back row and set over from Nelner. Lift probably could have been called on that one, but nothing called. Over from Severson. Up from Schaller. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schaller. That'll go just hit back line. 22-7. Lancers now lead again by 5. And Schaller will begin serving for the Lancers. Schaller serve is over. Up from Cohen, set from Wolf and over from Severson. Received by Schaller. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Oster. Down off the block. 23-7. Lancers lead by 15. Sorry, 16. Schaller to serve for the Lancers. Schaller serve again over. Received by Severson. Up from Wolf. And spike from Bloom will go over. Received by Schaller. Set from Schambeck. And spike from Oster. Nice up there from Evans into the net. Played well by Wolf. Severson unable to put that over. And 24-7. Lancers now lead by 17. Schaller still serving for the Lancers. Schaller's serve is over. Set from Evans, back row. And the spike from Bloom goes way too far. 25-7. Lancers take this one by a lot. 18, I believe, if I'm doing my math correctly. And I'll be back in approximately 3 minutes for the second set. Hello and welcome back to the second set between the Eau Claire Immanuel Lutheran Lancers and the Gilmanton Panthers. Lancers won the first set, if you missed it, 25-7, leading by 18. Lancers will begin serving for the second set, and beginning to serve for the Lancers is Schoenbeck. Schoenbeck's serve is over. Saved up from Killian, and the spike over from Bloom. Received by Schoenbeck. Set from Schoenbeck, spike from Oster. That'll go right to Evans, and almost in the basketball hoop. Very close. 1-0, Lancers lead. Schoenbeck to serve yet again for the Lancers. Schoenbeck's serve is over. Received by Cohen, up from Killian, and spike from Wolf. Over the block, received by Kazumba. Set from Schoenbeck, and spike from Schoenbeck back row. Received by Killian, and Wolf is unable to get there in time before running into bleachers. 2-0. Lancers now lead. Schoenbeck continuing to serve for the Lancers. Schoenbeck's serve is over. Ace for Schoenbeck. 3-0. Lancers now lead. Schoenbeck continuing to serve for the Lancers. Schoenbeck serve just over, and another ace for Schoenbeck. 4-0. Lancers now lead. Schoenbeck continuing to serve for the Lancers. Schoenbeck serve over. This time received by Evans into the net and onto the floor off Killian. 5-0. Lancers now lead. Schoenbeck continuing to serve for the Lancers. Schoenbeck serve again over. Received by Cohen's, up from Wolf. Spike from Evans, back row, received by Schoenbeck. Set over by Nelner, received by Severson. Up from, that should have been called 2 hits. Set over from Nelner, will fall to the floor. 6-0, Lancers lead. Schoenbeck continuing to serve for the Lancers. Schoenbeck serve again over. Nice up there from Cohen's, however goes into the net and onto the floor. 7-0, Lancers now lead. Schoenbeck still serving for the Lancers. Schoenbeck serve yet again over. Received by Cohen's, up from Wolf. And spike from Severson off the block, saved by Kazumba. Set from Schoenbeck, and spike from Oster. Nice up there from Evans. Set from Killian, and spike from Severson. Received by Kazumba, set from Schoenbeck, and spike from Schoenbeck. Off the block, saved there by Bloom. Up from Wolf, and put over by Bloom. Received by Kazumba, set from Schoenbeck, and set over from Kazumba. Received by Killian, free ball, spike from Oster. Will go into the ceiling off Killian. Set by Severson, diving save made by Kazumba and over from Schoenbeck. Set from Wolf, and just 2 hits called on Wolf. 8-0, Lancers now lead. Schoenbeck still serving for the Lancers. Schoenbeck serve comes up short. 8-1, Lancers now lead by 7. Herbenson will come in for Killian. And Wolf will begin to serve for Gilmanton. Wolf serve is over. Nice save by Kazumba from Schoenbeck. Spike from Oster, and down that goes. 9-1. Lancers now lead by 8. Nelner will begin serving for the Lancers. Nelner serve is over. Received by Cohen. Spike from Evans. Bloom back row comes up short. 10-1. Lancers now lead by 9. Nelner continuing to serve for the Lancers. Nelner serve again over off Cohen's and under the back. That falls. 11-1. Lancers now lead by 10. Nelner continuing to serve for the Lancers. Nelner serve again over. Received by Cohen's. Spike from Severson off the block. Saved by Oster. Set from Schoenbeck. Spike from Oster off the block. Saved there by Cohen's. Up from Wolf. And set over by Evans. Spike from Nauman hits Evers in the face and onto the floor. 12-1. Lancers now lead by 11. Nelner continuing to serve for the Lancers. Nelner serve again over. Received by Evans, up from Wolf, and over from Coens. Received by Kazemba, set from Shambek. Spike from Oster, that'll go down. 13-1, Lancers now lead by 12. Nelner still serving for the Lancers. Nelner serve again over. Received by Bloom, up from Wolf, and Spike from Herbinson goes too far. 14-1. Lancers now lead by 13. Nelner continuing to serve for the Lancers. Nelner's serve is over. Saved there by Evans and over from Severson. Received by Shambek, set from Shambek. Spike from Oster. Oster's spike comes up short and it goes into the net. 14-2. Lancers now lead by 12. Kazemba back in for Nelner. And Nelson to serve for the Panthers. Milky also comes in for Shambek. Nelson's serve is just over. Received by Nauman. Set from Shambek. Spike from Nauman and down. That'll go. 15-2. Lancers again lead by 13. Oster to serve for the Lancers. Oster serve is over. Off Nelson and onto the floor. 16-2. Lancers now lead by 14. Oster continuing to serve for the Lancers. Oster serve again over. Received by Nelson. Free ball for the Lancers, and that'll just hit line. 16-3. Lancers now lead by 13. Evans to serve for Gilmanton. Evans' serve is over and in. (16-4). Lancers lead by 14. Evans to serve yet again for Gilmanton. Evans serve again over, and this time it is out. 17-4. Sorry, Lancers lead by 13. And Milky will begin to serve for the Lancers. Milky's serve is over, received by Evans, up from Nelson, and set over from Evans. Set by Shambek and over, lift called, however. Shambek tried to get away with that one. 17-5, Lancers now lead by 12. Shambek will come back in for Milky, and Herbinson will begin serving for Gilmanton. Serves over, received by Oster. Off Schaller and out. 17-6. Lancers now lead by 11. Herbinson still serving for the Panthers. Herbinson's serve is just over. Received by Shambek. Set from Shambek. Spike from Shambek. Off the block, received by Nelson. Up from Wolf. And Nelson unable to put that over. 18-6. Lancers now lead by 12. Kazemba's serve is over. Saved there by Bloom, and out it falls. (19-6). Lancers lead by 13. Kazemba's serve is over. Free ball for the Lancers. See by Oster. Set from Shambek. Spike from Nelner. That'll just go out. 19-7. Lancers now lead by 12. Evans' serve comes up short. 20-7. Lancers now lead by 13. Schaller will begin serving for the Lancers. Schaller serve is over. Received by Severson, up from Killian and put over by Cohen's. Blocked from Nelner and down it falls. 21-7. Lancers now lead by 14. Schaller still serving for the Lancers. Schaller serve is over. Received by Severson, up from Killian and set over from Cohen's. Received by Oster, set from Schambeck and spike from Schambeck outside. Saved there by, well, I can't see that number. Spiked by that same number goes just in. 21-8. Lancers lead by 13. Boggs to serve for the Panthers. Serve is over. Received by Nelner and over. Free ball. Received by Severson, up from Wolf, and spike from Severson goes into the net. 22-8. Lancers now lead by 14. Schambeck will begin serving for the Lancers. Schambeck serve is over. Received by Evans, up from Killian, and spike from Wolf will go over. Received by Kazembas, up from Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. That'll go in. Let go there by Killian. 23-8. Sorry. Lancers now lead by 15. Schambeck still serving for the Lancers. Schambeck serve is over. Off a number I cannot see and out. 24-8. Lancers now lead by 16. Schambeck still serving for the Lancers. Schambeck serve is over. Received by Boggs. Up from Bloom. And put over by Evans. Received by Oster. Up from Schambeck. Tipped over by Nelson. Nice save there by Wolf. Up from Bloom and over from Killian. Saved there by Kazemba. Up from Schambeck. Spike from Oster. Off the block. Lift called and down it falls. 25-8. Gilmanton doing 1 point better than last time. Losing by 17 instead of 18 this time. And I'll be back in approximately 3 minutes for the third and most likely final set. Hello and welcome back to the third set between the Eau Claire Immanuel Lutheran Lancers and the Gilmanton Panthers. Lancers have won the first 2 sets, first winning by 18 and second winning by 17. Gilmanton to serve. Wolf. First serve is over, received by Schambeck, set from Schambeck and spike from Nelner. Gonna go too far out to the left, 1-0. Gilmanton leads by 1. Wolf will continue to serve for Gilmanton. Wolf serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schembeck. And spike from Nelner. Nope, it won't hit yet again. Again out to the left. 2-0. Gilmanton leads. Wolf continuing to serve for Gilmanton. Wolf serve again over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schembeck. Spike from Oster. It's tipped over by Oster this time. And Lancers gain that point. 1-0. It's 2-1. Sorry, Lancers down by 1. Schembeck will begin serving for the Lancers. Schembeck's serve is over. That'll fall at the feet of Evans. And down to go. Scored outside at 2. Schembeck will continue to serve for the Lancers. Schembeck serve again over. This time up from Evans. Set from Cohens and put over by Evans. Let it go to the back row to Kazemba. Set from Schembeck. Spike from Oster. Over the block. Saved there by Cohens. However, that'll go under the net. 3-2. Lancers now lead by 1. Schembeck will continue to serve for the Lancers. Schembeck serve again over. Again received by Cohens. Saved by Evans, but out it'll go. 4-2. Lancers now lead by 2. Schembeck serve yet again for the Lancers. Schembeck serve again over off Cohens and out of the back. 5-2. Lancers now lead by 3. Schembeck will serve yet again for the Lancers. Schembeck serve yet again over. Again received by Cohens up from Wolf and spike from Evans back row will go to Kazemba. Set from Schembeck. Spike from Schembeck. Back row off Wolf and out of the back. 6-2. Lancers now lead by 4. Schembeck serve yet again for the Lancers. Schembeck serve again over. Hits back line and okay. Never mind. Does not hit back line. 6-3. Lancers now lead by 3. And Nelson will begin to serve for the Lancers. For the Panthers. Nelson serves over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schembeck and spike from Oster. Over the block and down it falls. Hits sideline. 7-3. Lancers now lead by 4. Nauman in for Kazemba. Nelson to serve for the Lancers. Nelner serve again over. This time out to the right. 7-4. Lancers now down by 3. Kazemba in for Nelner. And Bloom, will begin to serve for Gilmanton. Bloom serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schembeck and spike from Nauman. Fall down. Received by Nelson into the net. It falls 8-4. Lancers now lead by 4. Oster will begin serving for the Lancers. Oster serve is over but out to the left. 8-5. Lancers now lead by 3. And Herbinson will begin serving for Gilmanton. Herbinson serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schembeck. Spike from Nauman center. That'll go off Herbinson and out of the back. 9-5. Lancers now lead by 4. Schaller comes in for Kazemba. Schembeck to serve for the Lancers. Killian will come in for Herbinson. Schembeck serve is over. Received by Nelson into the ceiling. Played well by Cohens and over from Wolf. Received back row from Oster. Set from Schembeck. And spike from Schembeck over the block. Nice play there by Killian to get that up. Up from Evans and put over from Cohens. Received by Oster. Set from Schembeck. Spike from Nauman off the block. Nice up there from Wolf. Saved by Evans and over from Wolf. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schembeck. Spike from Schaller. That'll come up short. 9-6. Lancers now lead by 3. Severson will come in for Nelson, and Evans will begin serving for Gilmanton. Service over, received by Kazemba, set from Schembeck, and spike from Schembeck over the block, received by Cohens. Set over from Cohens, received by Schembeck, set from Schembeck, and spike from Nauman off the block. Attempted save there by Killian fails, and into the stands it goes. 10-6. Lancers now lead by 4. Nelner in for Nauman. Kazemba to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba serves just over. Nice spot. Unable to get that up is Killian. 10-6. 11-6. Lancers now lead by 5. Kazemba to serve yet again for the Lancers. Kazemba serve yet again over. Received by Severson, and on the floor that falls after that. 12-6. Lancers now lead by 6. Kazemba serve yet again for the Lancers. Kazemba serve again over off the net, and it falls onto the Gilmanton side. 13-6. Lancers now lead by 7. Kazemba to serve yet again for the Lancers. Kazemba serve yet again over. This time it'll fall off the feet of Bloom. 14-6. Lancers now lead by 8. Kazemba to serve yet again for the Lancers. And timeout Gilmanton. And I'm back. 14-6. Lancers lead by 8. Kazemba continuing to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba serve is over. Received by Severson, up from Killian, and over from Coens. Received by Oster, set from Schambeck, and spike from Schaller. Over the block. Attempted save by Killian, I believe, fails. And on the floor that falls. 15-6. Lancers now lead by 9. Kazemba to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba serve yet again over. Received by Evans. Spike from Severson gets blocked from Nelner. 16-6. Lancers lead by 10. Kazemba to serve yet again for the Lancers. Kazemba serve yet again over. That'll fall off the feet of Bloom, and on the floor that'll fall. 17-6. Lancers now lead by 11. Kazemba to serve yet again for the Lancers. Kazemba serve again over. This time received by Evans. Set from Killian and spike from Wolf will go over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck and spike from Milky over the block. Nice save there by Killian. Up from Wolf. And set over from Coens. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Nelner over the block. Off Killian and out of the back. 18-6. Lancers now lead by 12. Kazemba to serve yet again for the Lancers. Kazemba serve yet again over. Received by Severson, up from Killian. And spike from Severson. Received by Oster back row. Set from Schambeck and spike from Schaller. Over the block, to the back row. Received by Evans. Set from Wolf over from Evans. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Nelner. That'll go back row, but long. 18-7. Lancers now lead by 11. And Coens will begin serving for Gilmanton. Cohen serve just over. Received by Nelner. Saved by Kazemba. And put over from Schambeck. Received by Evans back row. Set from Killian, and spike from Bloom goes into the net. 19-7. Lancers now lead by 12. Schaller will begin serving for the Lancers. Schaller serve again over. This time off Bogg, and onto the floor. 20-7. Lancers now lead by 13. Schaller serve yet again for the Lancers. Schaller serve again over. Received by Severson, up from Wolf. Spike from Killian. That'll go over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Milky. Saved up from Wolf. And spike back row from Evans goes into the net. 21-7. Lancers now lead by 14. Schaller to serve it again for the Lancers. Schaller serve again, over, received by Severson, received by Schambeck, free ball for the Lancers, up by Milky, spike from Nelner, that'll go down. 22-7, Lancers now lead by 15. Schaller continuing to serve for the Lancers. Schaller serve is over, received by Evans, up from Killian, spike from Wolf over the block. Nice save there by Schaller, up from Kazemba and bumped over from Milky. Received by Boggs, up from Killian and over from Boggs. Received by Schaller, set from Schambeck, spike from Oster. That'll go down. 23-7. Lancers now lead by 16. Schaller continuing to serve for the Lancers. Schaller serve is over, off Cohen and out to the side. 24-7. Lancers now lead by 17. Schaller to serve for the Lancers yet again. Schaller serves over, received by Severson. Set from Cohen's, and Severson is able to put that over. 25-7, and that ends it. So Lancers won the first set 25-7, winning by 18. Second set 25-8, winning by 17. And this set again 25-7, winning by 18. So full sweep from the Lancers. And next game are all tournament games. So I believe we'll have conference, which is next week sometime. I'm not entirely sure. It's to be determined by our rank, which is probably already set, but I don't know that at the time. So look on the IOC activities calendar under academics. Under athletics. And the next game should be there. Have a wonderful night, and thank you for coming.